How are you guys? Happy feels like Saturday night to me. Happy Friday night. I decided tonight because Friday and Saturday nights, I usually am I hitting that? Okay. I usually go on I usually go on like super late and I've been going on for hours and hours and hours and I'm getting out of my routine. So since it's um like really is it like the first second Friday of the year? So I'm gonna do a really shorter show tonight. I decided to go on a little bit earlier than my regular time, but I'm building a whole bunch of new different shows. So I'm gonna be going 3 days. I don't know what day number this is. 576, 576 days. Hello, friends. Welcome in. So down here is like a notification for Insomniac. If you guys want to get alerted when I go live late at night, bookmark that one. I'm going to have one for Coffee Talk that's going to be pinned on Tuesdays. And then when I do the daytime vintage variety, I'm going to have one for that one. I mean, I have it. I just assign it to the show. So it's not in this show right here. What's up, Veed? How you doing? Because what happens is when I pin this, I run it as an auction for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to update the pictures and it's going to show my new stickers that I'm putting in there. Welcome in, all the friends. I hope you guys are doing good. It's Friday night. We're just chilling. You're here for corn? I mean, I wish I had some right now. Kind of sounds good. How are you, twin? The train was fun today. I'm sorry I didn't fill out. You heard me talk about it the other night, right? I went and checked it. I eyeballed you and then I went back to it and the only slot was like 11 a.m. You tired? I bet you're tired. Those trains they're a lot. Great job. Um, what was it? So 11, it would have been 8 in the morning. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Kids got to go to school at that time. Yeah. What's up, YouTube? YouTube, I can't chat with you guys because I won't be able to read the chat over there, but I want to let you know. It is my fault. I know. So I was like, better not sign up. When I originally looked, I was like, oh, maybe I'll take that slot. But you know what? I wasn't feeling good, so it was all right. But I did come in and support, check it out. Now I know what it's all about because, I'm a little rusty with trains. Hello, corporate God. How are you? How are you doing? I can't wait to go to bed tonight. I'm really tired. This week we've been doing like 3, 4 hour chats. Oh, you forgive me then? Okay, good. I appreciate you. Okay, like it was so fun. How many sellers were on that thing? You're good? Did you do your show already? Are you on day 20? Hold on. 24. No, you're on like 27, right? No, 25. Yeah. Today was a nice day. Went out for a little Greek food and then went and picked our kid up and then came home and now everybody's just chilling out listening to music. 28. Nice. Well, what time are you going live? Like 11 o'clock, right? Hello, friends. Welcome in. My name's Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. Thank you for being here. I know I'm like rubbing my hands are so dry. I need lotion. 28. So I think you're going on like at 10ish, right? Oh, 21 sellers for that? Okay. You had two extras, so 23. Oh, that's my favorite number right there, 23. Just I know you knew that. That's why you had 23. Like 30 minutes? Okay. If I'm still on, I'll raid you if you want. But if you're driving, get your ass off texting. I got a raid? Okay, hang on a second. Yo, Lily Louise, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your show? We're just chilling right now. I just started. You know me, I go at my pace. But I will tell you guys today, I actually, how come sometimes Lily Louise? I don't know why I said that. Oh, yeah, Whatnot's really weird right now. Thanks, Q, my twin. It's so weird. I was reading it. I think I can't see my phone anymore. I know. When am I ever driving? Thank you for the raid. I hope your show's. Yeah, I was having issues too. Cute. I can't see my phone no more. I need a like giant size font. I'm gonna figure out. I have a big monitor that's like vertical. I'm gonna figure out how to make my phone mirror it tomorrow because now this new phone probably does that. Yeah. You can't see it either? You totally had issues? I just can't. I don't, maybe it's my glasses. Yeah, I have to like tilt my head up way up like that. Like I need a cup of tea and some crumpets and then I'll be okay. Maybe I gotta sit closer to you guys, like right there. Ooh, that's too close. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Um, what were you selling tonight? Vintage only, or do you, I? Because feel like you do a little jewelry too. No. Okay, I appreciate you. No worries, because I'll stand for a little bit. Random estate pools, but you're having a hard time. I know Whatnot, like some Android users were saying they had an issue with the app because it's been updated or they're trying to update it. Where's my gold foil pocket lint? I thought you got the platinum pocket lint. Yeah, I'm thinking that. But you know what? Every once in a while, like a blue moon, you have to delete the app and reinstall it. I'm on Apple, and in the whole time I've ever had the app, which is like 4 years, I've had to delete it 2 times and reinstall it. What's up, Awesome Finds? How you doing? I feel like you guys, this week I was like on the app a lot and I haven't been. I'm gonna have to check my hours. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my hours to see. And no, I'm not putting myself on a timer. Why would I do that? I'm a grown ass adult. I'll do what I want. But I was really productive today. I made a couple of YouTube videos, like for real. I just have to edit them. They came out great. I actually made a CSV video today and naked nuts. What's going on? What's going on? How are you? I won't get mushy here, okay? Only in private. Oh, rude. I know. I decided to go on a little bit earlier because I want to relax, enjoy my family. I know. I wanted to surprise you guys. Do you guys like when I'm on when you're awake? I know. I started to realize like I wanted to get back to like trying different things and going on earlier so that I can there's a lot of sellers and a lot of shows for buyer, seller shows, and there's a lot of sellers who need support. And also there's like a lot of buyers that don't know me. So I want to make sure like I could get out and like kind of serve the community and also have shows where I could sell my vintage. Yep. Thank you. Is it TMC Saunders? Well, nice to meet you. Yeah, I used to always do daytime when I first started, and then I switched right away to nighttime. And the only time I was in the daytime it was trains. Hey, it is nice to meet you as well. I know. See, sometimes I've been going live. Okay, I'll tell you guys. My name is Dee. If you just popped in here, I've been going live on Whatnot every day since June 1st, 2024. So I pop on. The rule was I was going to do a 365 project, go live every day for a year, sell, chat, buyer support, seller support, do all that over a year period. The rule was one show per day, and I had to be on for a minimum of like 15, 20 minutes. If I was on over 2 hours, I had to be selling, right? That was my rule. And I followed that fairly close. There was a few times where I broke my own healthy boundaries. But there were really great chats and it's helped me so much. And I know it's helped a lot of people. So I did that for a year. And then when the year came, I had these like little mailboxes and I used them as a giveaway. And I did I put these little post-it notes. You guys remember that? I put these little post-it notes in the mailboxes and I did it as giveaways. So then there was this one and there was this, what was cool is almost all of them got pulled except one. And so I put like one of them was this, but then they got like a pair of socks with it, right? And I kept them in here in my shed. And then this one says, should I try for 365 more? And I kept them. I didn't give all of them away. And then like maybe the fourth one, there was 6 of them. The sixth one was this, 1,000 streams. But I should have fixed it. It should have said 1,000 days. So that's what I'm doing. And this challenge should be over on February 26th, 2027, which is funny because it's the day before my birthday. Welcome in, friends. And so anyway, that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. And so now after the 365 was completed, I went to day 366, which was a chat show all about the 365. I decided to kind of like do whatever I wanted. So if I wanted to have a show that was 5 minutes, if I wanted to have two shows in a day, three shows in a day, that was up to me. Yeah. So it's been working. I've been doing it. And the last few nights, because I typically go live at 11:23 p.m. Pacific time. My original time was like 10:23 p.m. And then I would stay until whenever. But there was like 3 nights this week we were on for like almost 3 hours, just chatting, and not just chatting about whatnot life, being gentle with yourself, giving yourself some grace, loss, losing loved ones, going through the holiday seasons and missing your loved ones. It's really crazy. Like there's a few things that, I've done in my life that I just stayed with, where I was committed to it, because it's really easy to say, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But this one has become a routine, and it's gotten easier and easier and easier to go live. And originally when I started this, I was going to quit Whatnot actually. And I thought, well, all right, I'm going to do this challenge and then see what happens. And then I just kept going actually, which is commitment and crazy. And like, why would you do that? Right. Yeah. Sometimes we talk about kumquats. My mom. Yeah, but sometimes she talks about kumquats because you're a pig. You know that story, Mabel, right? I hope you know that story. It's so funny. Yeah, so we have fun. We just talk about whatever. But I always keep it number one, healthy, safe, positive, right? And we connect. And this is networking, right? We don't create a negative space, because that kind of energy like transfers right to the next person, and I definitely don't want that. Actually, since I started on Whatnot and I talk late at night, I just kind of like no drama, no bullshit. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. What do you guys sell? Why don't you guys share your shows? Don't post your show link, because everybody, for the most part, is on a cell phone and it'll probably time you out. Don't say I'm a new seller, because the word seller will block or vanish when you enter it. So just, you could say like vintage. You guys know what to say. Yeah. But if you're new, you could type in there. Maybe you'll get some follows. Maybe you'll get some bookmarks. Now, I don't think I have anything muted tonight. Yeah, I don't think I have anything muted tonight. On most of my selling shows, I mute certain words. So someone comes in and says, "Can I promote my show?" I do that on purpose, not to hide it, so it gets my attention. Actually, is really why. Because then I can answer and say, "Oh yeah, sure, you could go ahead and do that," or I could say, "I ignore it." Right? Yeah. So how was your guys' day? I sell dead people's stuff. Yeah. When you start, hey Sylvia, how are you doing? Is that what you're gonna sell? Dead people's stuff. You're switching to jewelry? Smart. Awesome finds. You were doing vintage before, right? All the glass. Because I know that you're Awesome Finds 24. I have another friend, Awesome Finds. I know, Duchess. I decided to come on early. We're gonna do a short one. We're gonna wait for Corporate Goth and we're gonna raid her. Yeah, she's on her way home. I thought it was important for me to go a little bit earlier so I can get a nice rest and hang out with my family, because it's not enough time sometimes. You've sold just about every. Did you do sports cards too for a little bit? Yeah. Maple, I know you have. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. What's up, Deanna? How are you? There's an OG right there, man. We all were on the app way I think when it started, right? Not when it started, but when I started, I know you were there. Yeah, I see a lot of people switch it up. I've had a couple of jewelry shows. I had fun doing it, but I think in order to do like a successful jewelry show, you got to kind of get a little bit organized. That's just how my brain works. So I have these boxes here. They're like this big. They're full of jewelry. So I've I don't know, 10. I have about 10 of them, and then I have some bins of jewelry. So they're all separated by like necklaces, brooches, rings. I have no idea what it all is, but I'm going to have a jewelry show. I'm actually on the other side. This is my shed. On the other side of my shed, I have this over here. You can't see it, but I built a table and I took it apart and I just was rebuilding it. because I have lights on it so I can put my camera. I'm setting up OBS in here. Yeah, so it's kinda cool because I wanna do OBS with it, and then I have a little camera that's perfect for the jewelry because you can see it. Yeah, and I don't wanna dig through it. It's so dirty. You don't realize how dirty jewelry is, some of the vintage stuff. So I have a mixture of that. I don't know what day it's gonna be. I was hoping I could do it next week, so I might push it to 1 more week after, but if I can finish that up this weekend, actually, if I can finish that area this weekend, then I'm gonna do it. I actually originally had them all out in these trays, had it all ready, like when you label it. But then I just was like, oh, the weather was raining and my shed actually isn't fully insulated, so you hear all the rain. It is picks up kind of loud on the microphone. You do a few markets and people ask me where do I get things, and sometimes jokingly I say from nothing wrong with that. I mean, technically everything we own is going to be owned by someone else because we will be the dead people in the future, guys. We just will. That's why it's just stuff, right? It's just stuff. And then we tie some kind of emotion to the stuff. And for me, like, it's a whole situation, right, Maple? Yeah. We don't think about it. One day I don't know if I was talking to this genealogist that I know, and she was showing me, she had pictures of her house. She wanted me to come over and like literally sell all her stuff. And her mom was like, I don't know, almost 100 years old. This was like 2 years ago. And she's like, "I don't wanna go through this stuff later, so do you think you can sell it for me?" Because she didn't know value of anything, and her mom wouldn't let anything go. I got Wades from her, like, a lot, and so, her mom's still, like, 100 and she's 102 now. She won't sell nothing. She won't sell nothing, but she does wanna she's like, "This stuff," and she said to me, "One day, in the far future, your stuff will be owned by someone else." And she said, all this, she doesn't own, she has like a camera, a computer, her notepad, and she does scrapbooking. So she has like, that's it. Her mom has like a 5-bedroom house full of everything. Yeah, she has like one room full of Wades. And so when I had talked to her, and she does genealogy too. And she said that my mother will not get rid of nothing. So I had told her about whatnot. I just said, maybe you should do it. She's like, I'm not packing all that. She has some beautiful old pieces of glass that are Victorian. I would not want to ship them. So I connected her with my antique dealer and they're going to deal with it. Yeah. When the time comes, she has to wait till her mom passes because some of the pieces, like her mom just won't. She did let me buy like a couple hundred Wade Whimsies from her, and she had all the original ones. She has like probably 10 sets of each. Yeah, so I'll get the first dibs on that one. But I'm not like, oh, I'm not in a hurry, like, hey, call her up and go, has she died yet? That's just not me. But I did see her recently and she's like, my mom is still going. Can you believe it? I said, that's amazing. What a gift. She goes, I know, it's great. I said, she get rid of anything yet? She goes, are you kidding me? She has fabric from like the 60s and 70s and probably the 50s, maybe even the 30s. Yeah. She has these drawers, and then they have like these little all the leftover scraps, which people love that stuff. Yeah, and she wasn't a smoker or anything, and her house is really clean. She just has a lot of stuff, so it's not like hoarder style. Yeah. And but I helped them. I didn't like I said you could look it up this way. I showed her a couple ways to like look things up, but there's so many people like that have so much stuff and they don't even want to deal with it. Yeah, like she takes pride in ownership, you know what I mean, Maple? And you don't see that, and it's not like an overabundance, but it's a lot of stuff. And she lives by herself still. She doesn't drive anymore. I think she said she quit driving like a couple of years ago. That's amazing though. But now her daughter moved in with her. Yeah, she moved in with her like on the weekends. And then during the weekday she has like a caretaker just to like, help her with like the heavy stuff. So she still needs a little bit of help. But that's incredible. I'm like, "Do you have any old baseball cards?" And, she says, "No, but her friend has a bunch of, baseballs." So I helped her, and that's how I met my other friend from the senior place, from that lady, who has her husband was like an MLB coach, Major League Baseball coach, like, he was pretty well known, and she has all these baseballs. So I'm probably gonna go to her house, like, in the next couple of weeks and help her inventory and photograph them. You wish you're more crafty? I'm always like, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I get inspired and I wanna make something. I go to the craft store and I'm like, "Okay." I plan it out, like, not seriously plan it out, but I'm like, "Okay, I'm making this. This is what I need to buy." I go to the craft store, it's like 50 bucks, and I don't make it, right? But I'm really good at buying craft supplies. Um, we like to, um we like to paint a lot, so most of it's, like, paint or canvases, watercolor kits, but not crazy amounts of stuff, just, and then a little bit of fabric. A little bit of fabric. Um, I don't know, my daughter made, she likes 21 Pilots, so she made plushies out of they're not really plushies, they're like character, kind of flat, almost like flat stand, but they're of the band 21 Pilot. They're so cute. So, so cute. I made a Demogorgon. You collected craft supplies too? It sits in a box, yeah, untouched, but I wanna make something. Yes, but I don't wanna, but I could. No, you don't need to go to the craft store. You have all the things you need in there. I have like a little drawer and it has like all the stuff and it's just where I needed it, right? And the paints are in there and and I'll pull the paints out. I like watercolor. Locker full of projects to be. Yeah. I was trying to think what I made last. I have a button maker, for the pens, and I was making some on here. And then my daughter took over and made some. What's up, Sunset Swamp Market? How you doing? But then I just like, I don't know. I was too busy. But most of the time, if I'm doing any kind of like, it's not a craft, but I'm actually like, I'll do I'll take my photography, my pictures that I take, and I'll do some like editing with them and stuff like that and print them out and frame them. And then I gift them. You fell asleep in my room last night and woke up, teleported across the interwebs. It happens in here. People always fall asleep. Did your face, did my face land on your face or what? You like making trouble? Well, that I know. I mean, you think that's a surprise? I kinda like that about you, Maple. No supplies needed, right? I mean, your name kinda says trouble. The Naked Maple, I mean, really? You got sleeping yeah, you did get sleeping rewards again, huh? That's what the most important part is, I think. What up? GR, I saw that. You were sleeping last night when I said your name on that. What's sleeping rewards? Oh, it's the rewards club. So they fall asleep and then they probably hear me announce that they got, welcome, you got the Insomnia VIP. I usually go, VIP. I am. Thank you so much, BB. How you doing? You must have been, yeah. I may have been whispering too. Yeah, I may have been whispering. Oh, I did I have my little mic on? I don't know. I was doing a full-on tech show, not last night, but the night before. Okay, I need your guys' help. Who was here last night and those trolls on YouTube and I taped their mouth shuts and I put tape over my camera? Was that last night or the night before? And then I sprayed them with trolls. I sprayed them with a reworker's passion. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I sprayed like by my computer, like, it's got alcohol in it and lavender. And I sprayed it. I was trying to make a clip of it, but I can't find it. I couldn't remember because, it's so late. I can't remember a damn thing sometimes. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. I mean, we take our insomnia rewards seriously. GR troll spray. Yes. I have some. And it smells good. Yeah. I don't remember what the troll said. I could look at the comments. Then I'll know what it was. It was hysterical. I pulled out my tape gun and I was showing my tape gun. And then I said, I'm gonna tape your mouth shut with my tape. Yeah. And then I taped over the screen. So it made it kind of like weird looking. I didn't even need no special effects. Yes. 6'7". Oh, Envy and Nat. I went to the thrift store today. And they had 6 Harry Potter books on the shelf. Okay, 6. 6. Yes. And the books were book number 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm not kidding. I made a video. I gotta post it. I was like, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, and I was laughing. My daughter's like, "Mom, you're a little bit late on the 6, 7 thing. It's done already." I said, "No, it's not. Not on Whatnot. It's still going." I by the way, going back to where the troll was, I forgot I should have clipped myself. Then I would have had it. I can clip it in OBS, actually. It clips like a minute, 30 seconds. I know. Stop. Let me live in my 6, 7 era, kids. We're just getting started. We're like a year late, but I know. And but then so to annoy my kid, I have 2. To annoy my kid, I find memes that are 6, 7, like I found little kitty cat going like that, and then I text it to my kid. "Oh, okay, so we're not really late." Yeah. And we're not boomers or nothing. We're just I think the 6, 7's kinda was annoying at first, but I kinda am gonna roll with it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with it. You just learned last week, say, "Yeah, I don't feel so bad." So you have to send the memes too. Yeah, see? You're a baby. You're a baby. Your husband is so happy he's no longer a middle school. Oh, did he retire, GR? I love it. Congratulations. Or did he get promoted? I don't know how they deal with those middle school kids, man. That's a rough. Let's give props to the teachers and I mean, my kid's middle school principal, if you're watching, you're a dick. Yeah, I didn't like that guy. He mocked children. Yeah, he ain't watching, but if he does, he knows me. Um, is it sexy Jesus or what? Sexy Jesus. Hold on, let me. How's my internet? Okay, it's okay. I feel like my thing is moving. Oh, it was moving. My bad. It's good. Okay. The new phone's much better, actually. I like it. Oh, he's been retired. I bet he did. I don't. I worked as a para educator in a middle school. Those kids are brutal. Those kids are brutal. High school's a lot better, but middle school, it's the awkward years, it's the figuring it out, and it's pretty brutal. Yeah. I'm glad my kids are out of that era, that stage. Yeah. So now he's totally chilling. So what are you guys gonna do this weekend? I'm gonna look for some yard sales. My daughter wants to go estate sales tomorrow, but I don't think there's any in my area right now. We did go thrifting today. What did I buy? Oh, I went to GW, uh, the Goodwill, and I found a pair of I found oh, check this out. I found some shoes. They were on clouds, right? They were my size. They looked really good on the on the top. And I was like, oh, there's no price on them. So they're about 160, 180 bucks, right? So I flip them upside down. They're literally no tread on the back of them. But wait, $35. I said to the girl, these shoes should go in the trash. Maybe they're Brooke's shoes. Oh my gosh. Maybe they're hers. You found a cute little shopping area going back to, oh, nice. You're cleaning your studio so you can paint, got stuff to do. Nice. Basketball with the girls. I love it. You found a new Rothy's boots today for, oh, nice. You got yourself a present. I found one thing I wanted to buy it, but I wasn't sure it was authentic because it was so expensive. It was a Kate Spade. It was a pretty big bag. It's some special, I don't know what the hell it is. It just had a bunch of sequins on it because I'm not a fashion person. But when I see something and I like it, I'm gonna buy it. But they had it at 60 bucks. I looked it up. It looked authentic, but in the area where I went, nobody's paying 60 for it. Nobody's gonna buy it for 60. So, but tomorrow my friend is the manager. She'll be there. Sometimes she give me 20% off. So if she does, then maybe I'll buy it. It looks authentic. It's really nice, but it's kind of big. So I had to measure it. But I don't want to pay 60 bucks for it. And then they had another one below it. It was like an orange backpack. That one was authentic. And That one was $80. I'm like, "Come on, come on." I mean, I know some of those bags go for quite a bit, couple hundred. Yeah, I love that you got that maple. But I'm like, "Yeah, give me a black bag, I'm good. I don't really care about any of that stuff." I usually am. I'll get, like, a bag at I get, like, those sling backpack purses, and they're small, but when I go out, like, sometimes I have bought 2 nice purses. I got them on Whatnot. They were both Coach bags. One's black, it's vintage, it's a cool bag, and then the other one is it's not really vintage, but it's close to it, and it's kinda like their standard I don't know what it is. I don't care about the brand, but I know it's a good quality, but I bought it on Whatnot, and then I bought another bag in, like, one of those mystery shows, and it's like a maroon hot pink it's like a weird color, it's very unusual, but it's a small, like, hard bag, kinda like a triangle, I guess I would say, because it kinda goes like this, and then it's square or rectangle. It's a cool bag. That's it, and that backpack bag that's probably was like 20 bucks. Yeah, I'm not I don't care. You finally got a package from October 11th? Wow. I have a package that I bought from somebody late at night, and they were selling these little mini purses. Obviously, they weren't like real Louis Vuitton or that. I knew they weren't. Um, but they were like the print looked like it, but they weren't like that kind of bag. And they hold your it's like an AirPod holder. And then there was something else with it. I can't remember. And I bought it on December 2nd. Do you guys remember in the middle of the night we raided that guy and he was selling those little bags? And they I don't know, like 10 bucks or something. And he was like, he was yelling. It was so funny. I had to buy a bag. He is in Ohio and it was a weird thing. He was in Ohio, but then it was delivered to the post office in California like the same day. So I think it was like being drop shipped from a Temu warehouse. Yeah, there's no tracking. So I'm probably not going to get it. Yeah. 3 months is crazy. Where was it coming from, Envy and Nat? Yeah. You have really nice bags, and I'll just stick my wallet in my purse and go out. No, I know. I have like right now, I have a really nice wallet. I don't like the big wallets anymore. I'm like, where's a holder for cash? And then where's my ID? And I need one credit card. That's it. And maybe what do I have in there? Like my Costco card or something, right? And so I have a little tiny Ponyo wallet. I think it's a lounge fly. And it's just a little wallet. I stick it inside my jacket and I'm like, my husband's like, where do you have your purse? Because he wants to put his wallet in there. I'm like, no, it's in here. You can carry your own wallet. Yeah. From November. Wow. A lot. I bet if they tried a bunch of whatnoters at USPS, should everything faster and better. I mean, I always wonder, like with USPS, I feel like when I get a scan at the counter, it guarantees that receipt, and then my shipments make it. I think I've had like 2 in this whole time, maybe 3 actually, that didn't make it. I don't know where the hell they ended up. But I had one that was lost and I got an advanced scan, which is where they could tell you every place it got scanned. It got delivered. It just didn't update on the website. Yeah, so you can actually go into the post office, take your tracking number and be really, really nice to them and be like, "Hey, I was wondering, this one online says this. Can you do an advanced scan?" They will sometimes look it up for you. Or make friends with somebody who works for the post office here on the Whatnot. Tip them a couple bucks, give them the tracking, or maybe they'll look it up for you. You carry a chain wallet, but I have the NBC. What's that? NBC. I know what that is. What is that? Nightmare. Yeah, okay. It was something. I love oh, you got that new purse, that real big one, right? Oh, and I do have one. I do love the purse lady I do like is Betsy Johnson. I like her bags. And I really like the big bag she has because, like, we go to the movies, I can put all my shit in there, like all my snacks. Yeah, I like her bags, and they're reasonable. They're getting harder sometimes to find, though. I think I have 3 or 4 of them. I forgot about that bag. That's like a everyday, but actually not even using that bag anymore. I think I bought one on Whatnot, or Marshall's always, like, has them. Yeah. Washington it came from, huh? Yeah, do you guys get counter scans, like, on those? I just feel like sometimes I don't know, I think it helps. Sometimes it's hard, though, if you have, 100 or 50 shipments, some places, some post offices won't scan it individually for you. Yeah, they won't. You have one of hers too? Came from Goodwill. When I went to Goodwill last time with my daughter, they had 2 of them. One of them still had the tags on it, and they had it for, like, $80. I'm like and it was black and white stripe. It was kinda like soft leather or pleather, and it was like a quilted kinda pattern, and Marshalls had the same thing for, like, well, actually, it was like 38 bucks or something. 80 bucks at Goodwill, 40 bucks over there, come on. Yeah. You saw one for 175 the other day on Whatnot, Betsy Johnson? Wow. Some of them are expensive, though. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about making, like, well, I was thinking about I keep sliding off my chair because 'cause I'm short. Yeah. I was thinking about making a YouTube channel, like another one of all the prices of the thrift shops around me. You guys would not believe it. Yeah, or maybe I'll put on my own, like, "You guys know why don't go live on Whatnot? Look at this price. It's $35 for used sneakers? Nuts." What did I see today? The clothing is kind of interesting. The jeans used to be like 4.99, 3.99 to 5.99. Now they're between 7.99 and 24.95 for a pair of pants. Granted, I know you can go to the store, they're $100 pants, but I'm sorry, it's thrift shop. Yeah, it is so expensive. Your mailman is cool. He said they could geo-track him and where he delivers packages is something he gets. Yeah, yeah. They know. They know. It's weird too. Like whoever you talk to at the post office, you get one answer, which usually the answer I get from somebody who acts like they don't know is because they don't want to tell you they don't care. 3.99 to 20 bucks. Yeah. They had one, I'm not into Disney or anything like that, but, like, I saw a cute, because I was like, "Oh, I could put that in my bin because I know someone would love it." It was a Disney, like, sweatshirt, and was Minnie Mouse, like, looking in the mirror, putting lipstick on. I've never seen that. It was really cute. It was in really good shape, and it was $39. And I said to the girl that I know there, I said, "I think my glasses are broken. Can you tell me the price right there?" And I didn't take a picture of it, I should have. She goes, "I know, isn't it crazy? It's $39." I said, "Is it color of the week?" Yeah, 39.99. I said, "Is this the whole outfit?" Because you know how they put on the mannequin on the end cap? So it's got like a jacket, popping a collar, it's got the sweatshirt, it's got like a necklace. She goes, "No, that's just for the Minnie Mouse." I said, "Damn." It was Disney store, that's why I think. Yeah. What's up? It's not. It's full screen D. Pick her Adam, hello. I know no, there's a trick to that, and the lady that I know that's worked there for a long time, I think I've known her for about 20 years. Yeah, I think I've known her for 20, she's been there. She said a lot of times when it gets to be, and every location's different. She says, a lot of times we pull the tag and we take them in the back and rotate them, so you never really get the good stuff. But she said now, because they have the app and they take a picture of, like, the things that are good. "Kayfabe, what's up?" You were told that? Yeah, they do. And people have shown that on, like, the TikTok, the YouTube. "Picker Adam, how are you doing? How's the fam bam? How's the kiddo? Did you fart?" I just think that, like, depending where you live, they know what the value is or perceived value. They look on eBay, they use Google Lens. They look at Google Lens and they think, "Oh my goodness, it's a $100 item. Let's price it at 50." And it's not a reality. Yeah, doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're good. It's not a reality, so then they price down, but then when it comes time for that color of the week, they pull it in the back and then or they take the tag off so that nobody could buy it on sale. They rip all those tags off, and then they're like someone finds it and goes, "Hi, can you give me a price on this?" Sure, then they give you the new color of the week, and this is like a cycle. But my friend said they have like an iPad, an app, and they take a picture of, like, if it's a good item, and it has a green light and a red light. At least at their store they have it, but she said we're getting new technology. If it's green light, that means they have to ship it to the goodwill.com. If it's a red light, it could go on a rack and they could price it kind of, they give them an estimated price to tag it. Yeah. But my store, it used to have such good stuff. The shelves were empty. I see people doing YouTube and shop with me and all that, and the shelves are packed. They weren't packed there. Yeah. I did find some beautiful clear glass. They were crystal. I thought they were Waterford, but I looked at them. They didn't have any signatures, and they were really nice candle holders, probably from like the late 70s, maybe mid 70s. They were really pretty. But I was thinking like, oh, I could get these and sell them, but I don't want to ship that. I think they were just a little bit heavy. I think each one was probably about 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah, they were nice though. But I don't sell a lot of clear glass or crystal. They did have some Waterford crystal picture frames, but nobody's buying that stuff. They put the highest price. Oh, mine will give me it depends. If I know the person, they'll be like, "How much should I price it for?" I go, "I love you." I don't know, like $5.99. That seems like my favorite price. Run Goth's bookstore. I don't even have my hazmat suit on. What are you doing to me? No hazmat suit, no touch. No hazmat suit. Ship happens. Ship happens. Ship happens. I agree. Have you been to the bookstore, Envy and Nat? They have books like Wait Till You See My Reel. Not yet. You got to wear a hazmat suit. You got to at least put those booties. You know, in the hospital, when you go in the hospital and they go in the ER and they put those booties on the shoes, you need those. You been to the bookstore? You like TV more? Have you been to Corporate Goth's bookstore? Picker Adam. Whoa. Probably double layer at least. I do like those things too. One guy gives me a discount because of my content. Oh yeah, he probably loves them, huh? My friend, her name's Mary. She's now the regional manager for Goodwill. And but she moved, but she used to tell him because like, she knows I sell, and she actually encouraged me to make videos in their store, but I'm like, you guys don't have anything good. Pull out the good stuff. They had like a giant pallet full of VHS tapes, and maybe she let me look at it. And maybe I got some old VHS horror flicks for like, I think one of them she made me pay $10 because that's what they sold them for. Did you? You dropped trailer loads? What, like donation or driving for them? It's crazy how many. Oh, you guys, you know what else? I had this little cute, like it was a house and it was a thrift shop and it had little hidden gems everywhere all the time. They closed. I'm so sad. But they had an issue with their building, like their electricity, the wiring went out in it. Oh, when you did your clean outs. Oh yeah. They probably made out pretty good there. Yeah, and around me now, there's like Goodwill. There used to be a Goodwill bookstore. It's gone, and that was a good one too, because nobody knew about it. And there's a couple. There's a couple way down, but their prices are just kind of like astronomical. Yeah, they think they're selling gold. It's crazy. Yeah, 2,000 couches exactly. It was nuts. I like to go to those ones because nobody knows about them and buy the jewelry. Because the jewelry would be like 99 cents, 2.99, 50 cents, a quarter, a dollar. Yeah, gold is like a dollar here. They would have some really good deals on jewelry and things like that, but now I found a really old baseball glove, and it was like it had a signature in it, but it was stamped in the rawhide. It was Lou Gehrig, and it was really old, and I bought that. It was $20, and I sold it for quite a bit. Yeah, it was from like the 40s. Is that right? It's really high, huh? Wow, 4,500. What was it? What was it? What was the jump? So that's good for business. What about silver? I got a silver tooth and a gold one. Should I take it out? About 80. Remember when silver was really high? Wow, I can't believe that. Per troy ounce. Okay. Wow. So how many troy ounces are in an ounce? I'm gonna make you math. Is that because I don't know the measurement of silver or gold? Do you have one of those machines that I mean, I'm sure they cost a fortune. Like, wait, you're selling gold, right? Or mostly around 30, okay, 31 grams for a troy. Whoa. So that's all right. You know, they have these machines. I mean, you know this. A lot of the jewelers have them and they can tell, like, if somebody comes in and they have like a gold charm of like, I saw this on a show, a labubu, and it's full of diamonds and it's gold 10 karat. And so they go and weigh it and it can tell exactly what percentage or how much gold it is. Those machines have to be a fortune. Oh, okay. 28 troys for a standard. I'm gonna do some research so I know. I don't have any for sale or anything. I have a couple of little like gold bars, but they're small ones. And so I have a bunch of silver ones, but they're not, they're I don't know where those came. Italy, I think those came from. Not the gold. The gold are real small, but they're pretty good. Never know when you're gonna need to fill a cavity, melt it, just hot pour. Hey, good grief, how are you doing? Hello, welcome in, friends. 8K for the old school ones from a small. Yeah, okay. That's a badass machine to have. I think that's pretty cool for your business. Because it's kind of hard to get people coming in and, it could be 10K. I mean, I guess you guys could tell by the weight, but you got to have something like that. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. My husband has his grandma's gold teeth still waiting to catch. Hey, I love that. Russian gold. You should have it, pick her at him, check it out at a meetup. He'll bring his scale. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have gold. I wonder if I mean, I don't know. My mind goes there, if when they pass away, like do they bury them with the gold or does like the mortuary take that? Who knows? Yeah, or the family get it. Oh, the acid test can still do it? I didn't know that. I always wonder, like I bought some jewelry on whatnot and they tested it with the thing, the acid. And I bought a bracelet and I bought it first for like $1. And then they tested it and it was 14 karat. And it's pretty thick and everything. And I just put it away, and then I bought a necklace, same kind of thing. Oh, yeah, because I remember that when you put the certain, the liquids on it. If I sell when I have sold the jewelry, I'm like, "It has the stamp, I'm not gonna claim that it's that, we'll do a test right now." So I did the test, I'm like, "I'm not doing that again." So anything that I have marked like that, I'm not selling it because I don't know. And, people are funny. They're like, "Oh, it said, as for sure or what at 925, it's gotta be the thing." I don't know. It's costume to me just because I don't wanna say, "Hey, it's this." So if it does have it, it's costume. Yeah, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys wanna get some good sterling silver, I got this necklace. My necklace is still going good. We're gonna break it right now. I love this necklace. Oh, there's always gonna be, there's always going to be somebody looking to take advantage, right? To like be, unfortunately. And I mean, I see it on here. There's a lot of people that sell stuff like that, and they're just like a pop up. So you always want to be careful and know your stuff, but it's hard. I'm the kind of person like, I mean, I know you're trustworthy. I bought from you with the sterling silver, but I'm talking like gold and stuff. I would want to be able to like go into the jewelry store of one that I knew or somebody that's familiar with it, especially if it was a ton of money. But like heavy duty diamonds and things like that. But you never know. Yeah. We have a guy that we deal with that's like in downtown LA. That's pretty good. But yeah, there's always someone looking. Did you see that crazy that video that went viral with the jeweler in New York tracks having a crash out because the guy ripped off his customer? You might not want to sell his costume, but I'm somewhere right. Just have it checked. So I did take the jewelry that I did. I set it aside and I went to the jeweler that I know who I've done fundraisers with, and he checked it and he's like, "This is good stuff. You want to sell it?" So I sold some stuff to him and he gave me a pretty good price for it actually, because he showed me what he had the same one what he sold it for. So I made some good money on it. I didn't care. I'm not going to use it. Yeah, I'm surprised he isn't on here, but he doesn't need to, but he could. Yeah, I'm sure, but yeah, he had that crash out with that other jeweler. I don't know what happened with it, but I was like, good for him. I mean, who knows? I only see that you see that little clip and you don't know the whole story. Yeah. You don't wear it often anymore. I know, sentimental value. Here's what I wear. I have diamond earrings that my husband got me. I didn't want super big ones. He wanted me to get big ones. I'm like, you know what? These are good. I don't know what these are. Maybe, I don't know. That's enough for me. I wear them every day. I wear this bracelet. This is sterling silver. And then I wear my wedding ring. That's it. And then I have a really big diamond ring for this finger, but I don't wear it when I'm packing no damn box. Yeah. It's a big amethyst. I bought it for myself. No, he did that. He had those guys' picture taped on his shirt. He threw 30K in Times Square on New Year's Eve. Wow. I know sentimental value, right, Kayfabe? For sure. Yeah, I told my husband, if anything happens to me, don't bury me with my ring. Give it to our daughter. I mean, you can leave me with my wedding band, I guess. It doesn't matter. Take it all. I'm going to be dead. Your mom's were so with amethyst. I love that. I have a ring that my mom bought me. Well, my parents bought me when I turned 18 and then for my high school graduation. And it's just like it's not a square. It's just a little it's a I forgot the name of the cut for that. It's like an emerald cut, I guess. I don't know. It's like that rectangle, but it's softer on the sides. Picker Adam, thank you. Gratitude is greater than greed. I agree. Thank you for the tip. I don't have any dancing Dannies, but I could do that. Thank you, thank you. Cushion cut. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, thank you for the tip. That was very nice of you. Better than Danny. What? I love it. Oh wait, I could give you this too. Well, I won't give it to you, but thank you for the tip, 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 tip. It's like I'm playing with a baby. Yeah. Anyway, I have that one, and then I have the other one. I have the big one, and then I have a small. It's like small. Yeah, I love it. And but I don't like wear a lot. And I think that's it for ring. I mean, I have like lots of costume ones, but I have a necklace that's gold and it has a tiny Italian horn that I have. But I need to buy a longer gold one. And it's a certain chain. I don't know what the cut is or anything like that. But when I went to the jewelry store to buy it, which he's like a wholesaler, he's like, that's nice. That's 18 karat. If you want a longer one, and he was like, I could get you an extension, but you want to have you don't really want the extension because sometimes they break. How many pieces you got to get a W plush? I know. I don't think they have any more. I got that. This one's for out here for my setup. And I can ask. You never know. And then someone sent me one as a gift. If you say, oh, you might be able to. Yeah. So I'll pull it out. Just because I've gotten thicker, you know, so it kind of is a little bit tighter than I like on a necklace. I like when the necklace is like up here. I don't like it when it's way in my boobs, you know. Um, when you're gone, I know, to have them carry and enjoy it. Maybe you sell it now. Can you take a trip or anything like that? Okay, I'll see if I can get a picture of it because I want to see. Kayfabe, thank you for the tip, tip, tip. Woo, woo. Thank you, Kayfabe. Hold on. Here we go. Kayfabe, 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 Kayfabe. Woo, woo, woo. Shh. Thank you for the tip. More dances. Shh. I love it. Thank you so much. That was very sweet. I know. So the old one is like, I think it wasn't my grandma's. I don't know if it was my mom's or not, but I want to say I have a picture of me wearing it, but I don't know where it is. I think it's in like my safe. Yeah. I love it. Thank you so much. But I want to wear it because it's a little tiny, dainty Italian horn. I'm Italian, so I like the Italian horn. But that's it. That's it. And I don't like white. I don't like yellow gold as much. But I do my amethyst ring is yellow gold. And then this is a white gold. I could always dip it. Yeah. But amethyst, I love it. Like I do have a couple of bracelets. I have my husband did buy me it's a silver, but I break that kind of dainty stuff because I'm kind of rough. It's this, but it's like I don't I don't know exactly. It's like a heart. So they loop together like a heart. It's really pretty, but it broke because I was packing and I forgot to take it off. You got your mom a diamond ring when I was little, and she still has it in her jewelry box. It's literally a dollar for with a dime in it. That is pretty cute. That is really, really cute. I love that. Oh, I have my D. I have my D with the diamond that my mom bought me. I love that. And then I put it on the chain and I wear it with my big diamond heart. That's all the bling I got. That's my heart. My husband gave me that one. Yeah, but I'm not one of those chicks like when my husband I'm pretty like give me some technology. I like a camera. I don't care about the little bit here and there. If it's special, um, then that's okay too. Yeah. I love that. That is so cute. You gave her how creative is that? You don't? I can't believe it. No, I'm actually not surprised. My jeweler, well, actually my old jeweler who I got, did I get the heart from him? No, I didn't get the heart from him, but I got a chain. I got a, I did. I got a chain before this one, and I already had the heart from him. Um, he passed away, but he said I don't wear jewelry, and I'm like, what? But his wife, she looked like she won a sports championship. She had all giant diamond, like beautiful. That's what he said. Yeah, he's like because he was like a jeweler. He made rings and stuff, and he's like, I never wear jewelry, not even my wedding ring, like, because it'll get messed up, it'll get ruined. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, she has a good selection. Does she ever come on camera on there? And does she ever like talk? Rarely, but she has. All right, I want to see her next time. Yeah, I've never seen her. I want to see her packing. I want to hear her yelling. Actually, then we can find out if you really fart. Did you guys have a show tonight? She does. She does the real work. She is Picker Adam. It's not you. You're just showing up. What's up, Lolo? How you doing? You do. Of course you do. I mean, come on. Come on. Everybody farts. Everybody. Everybody. Except K-Face, you don't. Unless you have some French food, right? Same dad jokes, different day. I know. My husband told me this dad joke the other day. I'm like, I just stare at him. Never. See, I told you. My husband tells me this joke is so stupid, I can't even remember it. And I just do this when he tells me when I look at him and I try to be serious, but I'm like dying inside. Hold. I'm dying inside because I want to tell him, you know, like, really? That's, you just made that up right now? You thought of that all yourself? Yeah. So it even is funnier that way. Where's Corporate Goth? Are you still here? Are you going live? Is she go live already? We're probably going to go. We're going to probably raid her. He's a genius. Oh my goodness. He really is a smart guy. He's a, as my dad would always say, he's a fart smeller. He's a fart smeller. See, smart fella, fart smeller. Yeah, he is. He's a pretty smart guy. He's smart. He married me. Okay, I'll tell him. He'll probably agree with that. And I'm smart because I married him. He's all right. I'll keep him. Yeah, he's pretty good. He doesn't do the whatnot. He doesn't have an account. I'm like, you could buy. He goes, when they have a lot of car parts for the kind he likes, maybe he'll think about it. Yeah, but he doesn't. He's like, yeah, it's cool that you do it. He doesn't. He's not into it because he sees all the stuff. Sometimes he'll look on it. Oh, sometimes he'll look on it with me. He'll be like, look up this thing, but it's not on. It's not on here. Yeah. See, you make better decisions like that. Fair. Definitely fair. Definitely. All right. Shall we raid Corporate Goth, you guys? I loved hanging out talking. I said I was going to kind of keep it short. It doesn't really say how long. Let me take a look and see. She's probably home by now, I'm sure. Yeah, she is. We're going to raid her. I told her I would. But I wanted to set it up. Then we'll talk for a minute. Hey, listen, you guys are the best. It was really fun to laugh. I hope you guys liked your Danny DeVito. Or D DeVito. No, I can't. C-SWAN would get really mad at me if I did that. No, no, D. Don't do that. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Or it's 10 o'clock. Good night, you guys. I'll see you later. Have a sweet one. Thanks, friends.